Hello. It's Joe. Not quite sure what that was all about. Hi. Happy Thursday, everybody. Almost through another week. You're doing great. Keep it up. For myself, I'm feeling pretty good over here. I've really surprised myself actually this week with holding myself to recording every day, because I need to break my wall that I've built up for putting up new things on YouTube and releasing things. And I'm really, really happy because in the past 2 days, I finished all the guitar, the bass, the piano, and I got started on the banjo. And I can tell I've really gotten a lot better in like, of course, like ability from practice, but more than that, I think just like calmly and more like methodically working through everything in a timely manner. Pencils, you helped because I got to watch your stream while I finished up the piano. So I'll give you credit for that as well. And Mactastic, thank you. Happy Thursday to you as well. Thank you so much for the resub for 52 months. So very many months. Sincerely, just thank you so much. And if there's anything I could play for you from the song list, I would love to. No pressure if you're just chilling. I expect royalties. Fair. That's fair. For Lulu, welcome. It was really sweet getting to see some of my European friends getting to talk and bond a little while I was getting ready to go live. For Lulu, I don't know if you've heard me talk about it before, but I'm building up a playlist for a stream, and it's very much going to be themed around like the countryside of France. Like that's the kind of vision I'm going for with it. Like just a bunch of cozy home themes. Can I still claim a song wish for my dono? Yeah, absolutely, for Olaf. Maybe I'll start with one of those that I learned. Actually, remember I recently learned the harmony line to a piece that's on that song list. So let me open that. Now, I tested opening up programs to see if the audio would cut out, and I re-input the inputs when it did, but it might happen again. So just don't panic if audio leaves for a second. I can fix it quickly. Let's just hope that when I open up Sibelius, my OBS audio doesn't crash. Please, please don't crash. Please. Yay, it didn't crash. For Scurvy, welcome. Have you listened to the score for The Mandalorian and Grogu? I've not. I only got to see the first like 2 episodes of Mandalorian, but it was because I had a friend visiting and they were letting me use their Disney Plus. But then when they left, I don't have Disney Plus anymore. So I couldn't watch it. I try my very best when it comes to like subscription-based things to just be like purposeful and selective about it. Because it's so easy to forget about it and then realize like, oh, I haven't opened Hulu in like 2 years. What am I doing? This is the one I was thinking of. Berna. Here it is. So I'm going to go through this and play through the main melody, and then I would like to do a second pass and play the harmony part that I wrote out for it because I think it's really pretty. This is one of the tunes I'm adding to the duets binder I'm working on. Essentially, with all my transcriptions, whenever possible, I write a harmony line to give myself the option down the road, if I have a collab with another musician, that we can have a whole binder of music ready to go. Like, of course, violin's a given, but I also wrote, like, the chords in for, you know, other instruments to be able to participate if that's something that they'd want to do. All right, the notes are pretty small to make them all fit, but I'm going to do my best to still see everything. Whiskey Flavored Beard, thank you very, very much. For the resub, for the gifted, thank you. For both of y'all, if there's anything I can play for you to say thank you, feel free to throw a request in. No pressure if you're just chilling. I just put that song list in chat for anyone that might want to take a look. Oh, I actually shouldn't adjust that size of the window. Okay, there we go. I like the big package deal they do for that now. Disney Plus Hulu Max bundle. I didn't know about that. That is actually a very good deal. Because right now I only have Netflix and Crunchyroll. Given I don't watch a whole lot of TV. I honestly kind of wish I did because, as many of you know, I have kind of hard time settling down. I'm not very good at relaxing. It's never been something I've I felt like being able to do naturally. Oh, I'm looking for a hotkey that I used to accidentally press, but now I need it. Whatever. All right, I'm gonna try my best to read the sheet music. How do you watch MASH without Hulu? I've never seen MASH. Like, the only shows I've really been watching lately are like One Piece. Oh my god, is that it? Ooh, I feel like that seems bad. You always seem so chill and relaxed. That's a joke, right? We all know that's a joke. It's not my strongest skill, just sitting. Ferragino over on YouTube, welcome. How are you today? So with Lulu, you describing the lovely French countryside, I thought it would be fun to play one of the tunes I put on a playlist I'm working on featuring that sort of vibe. For Katana, thank you. I've been experimenting and trying a bit harder to learn more about like how to better take care of my hair and like makeup and things like that. And I'm having a lot of fun doing it. I've definitely gotten a bit better. I didn't wear makeup until college, and even then my roommate would do it for me, because I didn't know how to do it. But after doing more cosplay and like theatrical shows with different bands, and of course streaming too, because the camera's like right up in my face and I want to try and look nice if I can. I've definitely gotten a bit better, but I think the hardest thing for me right now is figuring out how to do lips. It drives me freaking crazy. I can't figure it out. Like, I know it's really popular now. It's like that kind of overdrawn look, but I don't really want that look on me. And I don't know. I can't figure it out. It's hard. You were bamboozled. I thought you were one of the chillest people on Twitch. Girl, what are you talking about? You're playing with me right now. All right. So this is one of the tunes that I learned for that theme playlist, and I also wrote out a harmony line. Like I said, I'm reading from my screen and it's all jam-packed for this one, so the notes are really small, but I'm going to do my very best. Pipe train! Yes. I love that harmony part that I was able to pick out in it. I think it's so lovely. I feel like it almost makes me feel like I'm like cruising in a boat at a low speed. Not even a lot of waves. You're just kind of chilling. You're just drifting on through. Fast! Thank you so very much for a tier 2. Thank you. And Yelling at Clouds for gifting a sub. For Philip for gifting a sub. Arthur! Dude, the whole gang's here. We got Peter. Oh my gosh. Mario. Com.B. Thank you so much, everybody. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Did I see correctly that, of course, Mr. Tillman, I should know, Olaf. I've gotten pretty good at, like, recognizing, I think, a fair amount of people's requests if they do a consistent one. And I think I have a feeling that that might be yours now, Olaf, which I'm honestly very happy about. I love Mr. Tillman. Let me do Philip's request for, what's it? Hyrule Field or Termina Field? Hyrule Field, so that's Twilight Princess. I think I put that away. Jojo, 6 years. Oh, I like feel that in my chest. That is so sweet. Thank you so much. Thank you for everything. Really, like, I had no idea that way back then, 6 years ago, that the opportunity that you guys have given me by helping me grow this would... Thank you, Haunted Draven! A reset for 3 months in advance. I think y'all might be on a mission to try and make a hype train happen right now. I do declare. Thank you so much, you guys. Thank you. I really, really appreciate it. And for everyone that's resubbing, gifting a sub, donates or gives bits, you get a priority request. If that's something that you would like, let me know. Really, you guys, just thank you. Like, even when I had been streaming for a year plus, I hadn't been looping yet at that point, and I was terrified. I didn't think I was capable of being able to do it, even though I really wanted to. But I really do feel like your guys' encouragement and allowing me to, you know, take some of the financial pressure off and time I was putting into other things and invest in myself and see what I was capable of. And I can never thank you enough for that. That's like the ultimate gift I could ever ask for, you know? Yeah. Shame browser? Why, yes, of course. If we complete a level 5 hype train, I will share with you one of my more recent embarrassing Google searches. I have 2 saved in my phone, I know. I think I remember what one is. Hyrule Field is the theme, of course, from Twilight Princess. I mentioned him before, but I definitely need to, like, prioritize some more Twilight Princess. I'll Follow You Into the Dark, you got it. I felt like the last time I did it, I could have done it a little better, so I'm excited to give it another go today. I think I was, like, in the neighborhood of where I wanted to go, but not quite there. Are you ready for probably the spookiest of field themes from Zelda? Actually, no, probably that crazy piano riff one from Tears of the Kingdom and Breath of the Wild. When you see like one of the really big, like kind of spider-like ones. I forget what they're called. Ancient, no, that's what they drop. You know what I mean. Ah, unplug myself. Yes, Guardians. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Nori, welcome on YouTube. You always enter with your Olivia Wilde doppelganger. You're the first one who said that to me. Usually I get what I describe as various celebrities who have blue eyes and dark hair and they're pale, which would include Katy Perry, Zooey Deschanel. I got that one a lot when I had bangs. It was one of the reasons I don't have bangs anymore. And also bangs are hard. They're really hard to take care of and look nice. But the one, I should have it saved in my OBS, because we've talked about it before. The one I think I look like the most is Lizzie Kaplan. I feel like our like longer face and kind of like nose are more similar. If you Google her, that's who I think. Yeah, let's replace Jared Leto. That gag is so funny, but I'm so scared someone's gonna think I like am supporting Jared Leto. Fast, since you're here, I might try and conquer my fear of looping Lumiere. I did a full transcription of it, and I feel like I understand it better. I have this weird thing where if I care about a song a lot, it's really hard for me to record it because I don't want to mess it up. And I love this song so much, and it means a lot to me from like my own experiences playing it. But I want to do it. I really like it. Thank you for the dono. I do see your name, but since you said unknown, I feel like I shouldn't say anything. Let me know if you want me to actually thank you. But I want to respect people's privacies. So just thank you. I'll never forget, like, there was a viral clip years ago of someone, a Twitch streamer, before I knew what Twitch was, like, having like a rant being like, how can you watch the stream and not afford like $5? I show up every day with the tights and the shorts, and like goes on this big thing. And she was saying how every dono she'll like look up the names and like try and find them. She's like, I know everything about you guys. And I was like, whoa, girl, that's scary. So I don't do that. I want to respect people's privacy and just say thank you. Does anyone know the clip I'm talking about? It was like forever ago. Like before I started streaming. So for 7 years maybe. I don't know. I show up every day with the shorts and the makeup. It's not in F major, Joe. That one is like deceivingly difficult for me to play. Like there's one measure that's 2/4 and then goes back to 4/4 very suddenly in the middle of a phrase, and I'm being a bit of an overachiever, maybe trying to do the double stops, but I think it's cool and it's good for me to do. That being said, I want to figure out one thing to write in my notes before I move on to, I feel like we can probably just get right into looping, huh? For Shade Viking, it's lovely to see you, Joe's magical music land of silliness and naughty cats. Yes. Different enemy phases, the riding through the field, the overall go. Yeah, because there's still another minute left of that song, believe it or not. But once I got to page 3, I was like, I mean, it repeats a lot of it, so I don't want to like get too repetitive. I try my best to have songs not be longer than like 4 minutes for the playovers. Except for Braid, the Braid song, but that's technically like 2 songs, because that's, I think it's like 5 minutes or something. Okay. These double stops. Let me lock that in. Where would that be in the song? Maybe here? Sorry. That felt a bit better. So the change I made... what did I do? For here, I then went up to a D and a C, F sharp together. Yeah, so that would be 4 and 2. Back down, That stays the same, and we're gonna add a B natural, but play it with your third finger. Okay. That should be what I needed to do. I realized that I placed these, or at least that specific one, in the back of my Zelda binder, and I had also learned these two, which I totally forgot that I learned. Can I play them? And then I'll do the loops. I feel like I've only played these once or twice and I missed them. I wanted to give some love to the Breath of the Wild / Tears of the Kingdom soundtrack. Because while it is more like, you know, edited down, it's kind of like a softer soundtrack. There are still some really pretty moments. And I remember someone in chat asked me to learn this. It might have been Kamira. I know this might be a specific question. Do you have any songs in 5/4? The Final Fantasy VIII battle theme. Which maybe I should play that too, because it's been a while. It'd be fun to try and make that a loop someday. I think that might be the only 5/4 I have from video game music though. Like it appears here and there. There's some Breath of the Wild moment, or no, not Breath of the Wild, Genshin Impact moments, but they're not as common. I'm the brush. Where? For Roscalo, welcome, by the way. I hope you're doing well. I'm just checking our priority list. Okay, perfect. I promise I'll get to the loops when I get these just out of my system. Hateno Village. Cool. Also, did I accidentally bonk? Yeah, I did. There we go. I'm not good at relaxing. Oh, man. Okay. Shane Viking with the super chat for $9. Thank you so much. Thank you. And no pressure, but if you would like to hear anything from the song list, I would love to. Again, no pressure at all. For YouTube, the song list link is located in the About section of the video. And also for Voggernaut, thank you very, very much for the resub as well. Let me know if I can play you something as well. Would the opposite of relax be... relax be unlax? These all just sound like laxative brands. But you know, post using that, you'd probably feel pretty relaxed. I wish I could take that one back. That's out there. It's okay. This song features a hilarious, I think, trombone, and I almost didn't play with it because I thought it'd be too distracting, but it's fun and I like it. It's Tarrytown. Oh, wait. I need the Tears of the Kingdom one because that has all the instruments. Oh my goodness. Sometimes I wish I could unhear things. You loved it. You're like the only person that is not allowed to say that. How dare you? Thank you, Captain Orgo. Oh no, time signature. That was fun. I can't believe I almost didn't learn this song, is I was afraid that silly trombone would be too distracting. I mean, don't get me wrong, it definitely steals the show. But it's fun still. Jordan, bonjour, thank you so much for almost a year of resubs now. Have you been checking out the the Cuphead DLC. I don't know how recent that was actually. I just learned 2 of the songs from the soundtrack. It's really pretty. I really like it. It features a lot more like softer violin moments. Danny, welcome. Captain Arco, thank you as well for 8 months. I wasn't prepared for all of the resubbing today, you guys. Thank you. I really am feeling so loved right now. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Make sure I'm not missing too much. Welcome as many people in as I can. For Ron, welcome. Good to see you. For Gandalf the Greedy, welcome. I always loved this Zelda game. I don't know how it was so unpopular compared to Wind Waker. I'm guessing this was when I was playing the Twilight Princess song? I honestly love all of the Zelda games that I've played. Like I feel like I've done all of them minus some of the Game Boy ones. But yeah, I've enjoyed all of them. For Lunch Mooney, that's a fun name. I like that. Lunch Mooney. Yes, I believe it or not, I didn't do this on purpose, but it's been pointed out to me that the pillow does make it look like I have cat ears. Yes. Yo, Zach, what's good? What a gift getting to see you again. How are you today? Well, those were the new ones I wanted to make sure I did. And I feel like I have enough energy to do a Mr. Tillman before we do our first break. But wait, no, since Jordan's here, I want to do the Cuphead one because there's one part I'm still not good at and I want to get better at it. And then I'll do other stuff. Okay. Let me do this real quick. Terrytown. No, I just played Terrytown. We're doing Chef Salt Baker. I think that's what it's called. Okay. You're afraid of the ending, Joe, because it's fast. But it's okay. Just do your best. It's a really fun piece. This is fun. Have fun. Yes, I do talk to myself regularly. Ah. Do. So fast. One. That's better. I'll get it. I think that might have been what you said about the map theme that I learned too. You're like, it's nice to actually play through here the whole way. One of the reasons is because Jordan does speedruns of Cuphead, so you don't have time to hear it all. That's where I come in and just play them. Oh, that was so much fun. I'm gonna just do Mr. Tillman before break, because I know it's late for JoJo. I don't want to keep you up. Okay, Mr. Tillman. Da, 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 da. Let's see here. Let me grab that binder. Oh, as you might have noticed, let me do this now because we know that I'm really good at forgetting things. People have been asking me over like the last probably year, like, hey, are you ever going to do a game stream again? And with the motivation and seeing that people want to see me do it again, I was like, sure, I'll do it. So we have achieved the goal. I woke up yesterday morning with your voice singing Mr. Tillman stuck in my head. I feel like that's rude of me to do. That's like me putting a curse of sorts on you. And I didn't mean to do that, but also I see the compliment in it as well, so thank you for that. Break more ceiling fans. I still need to fix the other fan. Anyway, I'm going into my Discord and there's one of the subcategories that is gaming. So I'm going to tag an alert here. Everyone. Let's spell everyone correctly though. Y'all. We completed the game stream. Don't go. Help me decide. Choose what to play. On Monday stream, I'll list, sorry guys, choices and we'll vote live. Spam games for me to play, please. In regards to systems, I do have a Switch 2 and I have a PlayStation 5. Is that all I have? Yeah. I don't have a gaming computer though. So, and from, since I'm streaming from a Mac, that might be an issue for some of the game choices. But yeah, feel free to spam whatever you want. Barack is our first Kerbal space program. What's that? All right, Mr. Tillman. I knew I'd forget if I didn't do it in the moment, so. But yeah, we'll have people throw in anything that they would like to hear in there, and then on Monday's stream, I'll pick like maybe 3 to 5, and we'll have a vote and decide together what y'all would like to watch me play through. Dun, 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 dun. Do, 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 do. This song's been stuck in my head as well, which I never mind. Okay, I think I'm good to go here. I always start with the guitar and then bass, piano, go from there. Cool. Okay. Roll out. I always make the mistake. I have to turn off quantizing when I stop for that pause. So I have to turn back on the quantizing. It should work now. My bad. All right, 2. I try to play like a little behind the beat on this. I feel like it makes it sound a little more disorienting in a fun way. Okay, I remember now. Sorry, guys. Use a pick as well. I don't play any like horn instruments or like reed instruments. If I could though, I would love to play the clarinet. I've always wanted to play the clarinet. I think it's so beautiful.
lobby. There seems to be an issue with your reservation. Thank you once again, Mr. Tillman. Mr. Tillman, good to see you again. There's a few outstanding charges just before we check you in the seat. You left your passport in the mini fridge, and the message with the desk says either picture isn't his, and oh, just a reminder about our policy. Don't leave your mattress in the rain if you sleep on the balcony. Okay, did you and your guests have a pleasant stay? What a beautiful tattoo that young man had on his face. And no will you need a driver out to Philly? Jason is out there as well. He seemed dull so worried about you. I'm feeling good, damn, I'm feeling so fine. I'm living on an island in my mind, so baby, don't be alarmed. It's just like you. Don't need to walk around. No, it's not that bad. No, oh. Mr. Tillman, for the 7th time, we have no knowledge of the film that is being shot outside. Those aren't extras in a movie, they're on clientele. No, they aren't Russ and lines, and they aren't exactly thrilled with you like a regalo on the patio. It's just someone who's called, perhaps you shouldn't drink alone. No, I'm feeling good, damn, I'm feeling so fine. I'm living on a cloud, on an island in my mind, so baby, don't be alarmed. It's just like you. No need to walk around. No, it's not that bad. No. Mr. Tillman, for the 7th time, we have no knowledge of a film that is being shot outside. Those aren't extras in a movie, they're on clientele. No, they aren't Russ and lines, and they aren't exactly thrilled with you like a regalo on the patio. Is that someone we can go? Perhaps you shouldn't drink alone. I'm feeling good, damn, I'm feeling so fine. I'm living on an island in my mind, so baby, don't be alarmed. It's just like you. No need to walk around. No, it's not that bad. No, I'm feeling good, damn, I'm feeling so fine. I'm living on an island in my mind. just my vibe. No need to walk around. No, it's not that bad a gun. Woo, that felt good today. That's fun.
Hell yeah. Thank you guys. I really appreciate it. I have been in prep for the Fallout stream that we did last week, getting back into some regular singing practice. I have this like very up and down journey relationship with my voice. I'm really terrified of singing, if I'm being honest, but I'm trying my best to overcome that just a little bit at a time. And there was one breakthrough that I had recently where I had to like basically imagine I need to speak in a full voice. I feel like being as kind of shy and anxious as I am, I don't like being loud. I really don't like that. So even when I'm speaking in like public scenarios, I tend to soften my voice and like be quiet as I get, again, anxious. And that's what I'm doing with my voice recently. And so I'm trying my best to just speak with that full tone. But you can hear even like my voice is kind of tired after that, is I'm not used to speaking like that. I try to avoid it because it makes me uncomfortable. But if I want to record things with me singing, then I need to sing, which means I gotta just get over that. Let's see, I want to catch up with the YouTube chat over here. I played the clarinet, trumpet, trombone, tuba, and saxophone. We got a Renaissance man of the woodwinds and, well, I guess a woodwind and brass. Tenor sax. Nostalgia, I tell you. Watching the layers played and added into the mix is so cool. Thank you. I've also been trying to practice a bit more with like different settings on my foot controller. It's out of the view of the camera, of course, but I have a remote controller at my feet, and basically it gives me 10 pedals, and I can tell those pedals to press different things here or make things happen. And there's like infinite possibilities with it. And I've been trying a bunch of different settings and what the pedals do to, you know, properly see the best way for me to loop things fast. And that felt like it had a pretty good flow to it today. Would it be an idea to take advantage of low voice and choose some songs that are in Joe voice while learning to get used to sing? That's why I did the Fallout theme stream, because I knew it would feature a lot of old-time jazz. And one of the reasons I'm doing these themed streams like every 2 months or so is I pick something that I want to get better at and I make a stream dedicated to it. Like, I try to make like a love letter to this skill that I'm trying to accomplish. So to help me get motivated to try and learn a lot more jazz singing and things like that, we did the Fallout stream, and I'd like reward myself by then making like commissioning artists to make these really cute overlays that we're going to be having officially attached to songs from those set lists that I do and like pop up, and to make an event, you know? Because yes, Hedges, we are officially going to have a game stream. I did a alert for everyone in the Discord in the gaming channel, asking people to please spam it with games that you would like to see me potentially play for the game stream. I will keep that open throughout the weekend, and then on Monday's stream I will pick 3 to 5, and we're going to do a vote here to decide what I will be playing, and then I'll let you guys know the official date and we'll go from there. For Hedges, you make me feel so happy that like people want me to use that channel again. Like, this is the degree of my like anxiety thinking. I was like panicking one night when I did the Hollow Knight stream, where I was like, I'm wasting everyone's time because like I didn't accomplish anything in the game that day. Like, I was really upset with myself. I was just like, how dare you ask for more time from these people? And that's like just how my anxious brain works. I know you're right. Like, it's just, I'm not asking anything. We're like, it's just like a chill, no pressure thing. That's why I made the channel. I feel like I'm just like there's people pleasing, and then there's what I do, which is be so afraid of making someone unhappy that I try to predict what that will be, even though I have no proof of that, and then spiral. That's how my little brain works. Don't worry, I've gone through a lot of therapy to dissect all this. And the first step is understanding it. So that was a bunch of information I didn't plan on sharing, but here we go. I think Joe needs some violin hugs. Honestly, I'm doing really good lately. Like, the things that I talk about, I try not to like go too hard into like the mental health category because like, I don't know, like I don't want to make anyone uncomfortable, and I want to also have, you know, of course this channel will be about my love of music and trying to get better. But if I'm being honest, that is kind of like, that inner dialogue is basically 24/7 for me. And I know to everyone it is to a degree, so please don't think I'm trying to say like, woe is me. I think it just makes me feel better to like explain why I say things sometimes, or like, I don't know, just sometimes I feel like I just need to kind of explain myself, if that makes sense. Anyway, let me pause that. Going back to the beginning of the conversation, if you want to help me pick the game, it's in the Discord, and feel free to spam it. Cool. We have been live for an hour 15, and I've already been having a blast today. We got through a bunch of Zelda stuff, did our first loop. We have one for JoJo when we get back. I'll Follow You Into the Dark. This one I primarily do on the banjo, and I wasn't happy with the last time I did it, so I want to try a different strategy this time. For Senzu as well as Celestial, thank you very, very much for the resubs. I feel like everyone's resub alert was today. I'm like blushing about all these alerts popping through. Thank you guys so much. And so many of you have just these wild like streaks next to your name, and it just means the world to me. Thank you so much. Thank you. Please let me know if there's something I can play for you to say thank you from the song list. And like I said, I'm going to take my very first break. I take a break at the top of each hour. Just helps me kind of stay calm, keep going, feeling good. If you are new to the channel and enjoying it, I really appreciate you. And I hope you consider following, coming back sometime if you're happy with the stream. I stream 4 days a week, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. And I'm always adding new things every single week and practicing new things on the instruments. I'm still on my banjo claw hammer journey. I'm really determined. I've gotten a little better. It's just a really slow process. It's a really slow process. Anyway, I'm going to take my first break, and I will be back in a few minutes. I gotta switch the laundry. Remember that. Don't do anything until you switch your laundry. Do that first. Don't forget. Do that. Okay, I'll be right back. Dude, this is such a jam. Entrance to Gestural Village. Claire Obscure, baby. So sick. At some point I want to make this a loop. Yes, they do stick with the same groove in like different sections where I think it could be a really cool like improv-y, vibey moment. Hey Alton, how are you? It's a good key too. Oh my god, I didn't even notice. Wow. Oh, that's so lovely. What a satisfying number, my word. My days. Hello, Billet, how are you? This one could also make a very good loop. Ooh, I kind of want to like just do that after priority request. Like a little pizzicato-y moment. Because I hear 4. This is also going to be a vibe. But first, I always request to do I Will Follow You in the Dark. Of course, like, I know most of us know this song well. I know it's a classic. I feel like whenever I approach a song that has been played and already covered by a lot of really talented people, I usually get scared and don't want to cover it because so many good people have done it. And so I wanted to approach it in a different way if I did. And I'm gonna try to have this primarily be a banjo feature with like the melody.
I don't want radio voice for this one today.
Or just not my regular talking voice. Okay, I gotta build it from scratch. I almost hear like a somber train beat underneath it. Like not a loud one, like I'd use probably just the brushes and my kick drum under the desk. So, dun, 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 dun. Oh, I have a different, let's try this tempo actually. Okay. Let's see if I was doing. Okay. I don't know if I'm gonna hate that or like it. Hate's a strong word. I shouldn't throw that about so freely. I got bells and they're really freaking loud. So you're gonna hear them. Usually not on purpose. They'll just appear. Okay. Let's see like that. How am I gonna make the sound I hear in my head? It's like a something like that. I'm gonna try something that might really not work. Maybe not. I'll keep it as is. Might make a song request another day. Don't want to bring down the mood. You can. I wouldn't worry about that. If it's holding you back, I'm happy to. But also, whatever you want to do is the right move. So. Okay. I'm trying to decide if I want vocals or pizzicato. I think I'm gonna do vocals first. I'm gonna sing without the radio effect, but I do want it on the backup vocals so it's not as bright and loud. So the main vocals won't have this effect, but I think this will be nice.
Cognitive failure. I remember that name. It's good to see you. How are you? It's expanded, yes. I'll follow you into the dark. Let's do hums on this. Welcome, Alexander. How are you today? I kind of want to see what this sounds like. Oh, that high part's not good. Let me redo the high one. Okay, you do it. I kind of want to layer some like soft hums here. Try that.
Maybe. Yeah, okay. Love of mine, someday you'll die, but I'll be close by. I'll follow you into the dark. No blinding lights or tunnels to gates of white. Just our hands clasped so tight, waiting for a hint of spark. If heaven and hell decide that they both are satisfied, illuminate the nose of their vacancy signs. If there's no one beside you when your soul embarks, I'll follow you into the dark. In Catholic school, as vicious as Roman road, I had my knuckles bruised by a lady in black. I held my tongue as she told me, son, fear is the heart of love. So I never look back. If heaven and hell decide that they both are satisfied, illuminate the roads on the vacancy signs. If there's no one beside you when your soul embarks, You've seen everything to see, from Bangkok to Belgrade, and the soles of our shoes have all worn down. The time for sleep is now, but it's nothing to cry about, 'cause we'll hold each other soon in the blackest of rooms. Heaven and hell to say that they both are satisfied. Illuminate the nose on their vacancy signs. There's no one beside you when your soul embarks. I'll follow you into the dark. Oh, that like almost made me cry today. That made me sad. But then I was brought back to reality real fast because I can hear people working on their lawn outside. And I was like, oh, that's loud. I think that's the way I want to do it. I know, I goofed up. Well, lady. Thank you for the bitch, Joe. And the follow from Asuka. Oh, we just got a raid too on top of that? Yo, welcome for Charlie Tyler Music. I feel like that's a new name for me, and the follow as well. Let me check this situation out. New streamer friend. I'll give you follow too. Pop rock duo based outside of London. That's sick. Thank you. Welcome. My name's Joe for Raiders. I play over a lot of video game soundtracks because it's my favorite music. I listen to them and I by ear write out the transcription. So I'm always writing out these new pieces every week. But I also loop doing multi-instrumental loops. I live in Nashville, Tennessee, so I play a lot of folky instruments. I just did the banjo on this one. I'm gonna do a improv pass to this so I can kind of introduce that side of myself. But I really appreciate the raid and I'm looking forward to check out your streaming. Let me do a little violin solo over what I made. This is a simpler loop. I just did vocals and the banjo part. Oh, I know Bell Road, yeah. Someday you will die, but I'll be close by. Follow you into the dark. No blinding lights or tunnels to gates of white. Just our hands clasped so tight, waiting for a hint of spark. Heaven and hell decide that they both are satisfied. Illuminate the nose on their vacancy signs. If there's no one beside you when your soul embarks, I'll follow you into the dark. Oh, Senzu, I'm so sorry. I will do my darndest to get a good performance. This is... Oh, I forgot I need to redo this in the new setup. I might have to do an acoustic performance of that today. Would that be okay? In order to loop that song, I had to pre-plan a lot because there's different tempos and time signatures. So I can try and do a guitar singing performance. Thank you for being understanding. Ooh, I know I tried this once before and it was really hard. But it's good for me because I really do love this song. Okay, confidence. Thank you for the follows, by the way. For Talis Mantra, Big So, Charlie Gen, Jelly. Just to show a little bit of the type of like soundtracks that I play over. I know that, of course, everyone on here, might not be fans of video game music, but I promise that even if you don't play these games, the music from them that I play over are just so beautifully orchestrated. I love game soundtracks, so as well as loop and sing on things, I play over soundtracks like this one. I might as well just do the very beginning, or I'll just play Tifa's theme and then we'll do goodbye. Was it just me, or did the audio overall seem lower? I might have just accidentally nudged one of these or something. I'm excited to write a full duet line to this one. It's so pretty. Because my mom really likes these tracks from when she's popped on the stream to listen to them. And my mom also plays the violin. So, oh my god, can you imagine if we did a duet stream? I feel like she might be too shy. Oh, but that would be so fun. Mama violin stream. Mama violin stream. Oh god, I want to say what's in my head. I said that with the same cadence from one of my favorite movies, and I have to say it. It's Billy Madison when he goes, Nudie Magazine Day. Nudie Magazine Day. Oh, I needed to get that out of my system. I would have absolutely exploded. Do you know what I'm talking about? I know some people find it cringe. I don't care. I love Adam Sandler movies, especially like that time period. Oh my god. And before I was streaming today, I was talking to myself, as I always do. I'm kind of crazy. And while I was doing my makeup, and I was just saying Scuba Steve like over and over again. I feel like that might be the celebrity I'd freak out the most if I ever met because of my love of those movies. I would just see him and be like, Nudie Magazine Day! Leg! Oh, man. Yes, I will go back to school. Oh. Dropped a coaster. That's okay. These have been in my cupboard for a long time, and I still don't like them. It's just bubble water. I like bubble water, but I don't... This isn't hitting right. I don't know. No, I don't have a crush on Adam Sandler. He just feels like a cool older brother to me. Probably because a lot of my memories of watching those movies were with my cool older brother. It was like one of our, I feel like, bonding things growing up. I'm the youngest of 3. I have an older brother and an older sister. And so me and Dan, we bonded over playing video games together and Adam Sandler movies. And then me and my sister, I don't know, we just have that sister thing, you know, where you can talk about anything and everything. I know that feel. When the beer is cold, the coaster sticks under it and it drops on the floor. Yes. I have seen the Anastasia movie. Are you about to ask me about Once Upon a December? Perhaps? I used to sing that song around the house like non-stop in middle school. I'm the baby, gotta love me. Another good show. Okay, I gotta focus. Not the mama. Oh god, what a gem of a show. I didn't get into that though until college. And then me and some other friends that lived in the same apartment building, we'd all get together and watch that. And Dr. Steve Brule. And that show is also freaking hilarious. I feel like it explains my sense of humor a little bit. I love John C. Reilly. Okay, I'm sorry. Now, this one is quite a challenge, chord-wise for me, and kind of a lot of reasons why, but it will be good for me to try it. I'm just gonna make sure I get the chords under my hand before I give it a go. Okay, let's see here. so many chords. That's what I need to do. Okay, I can do it. E flat major. So this is how it ends. I promise to never go outside, to never go outside again. Sorry, there's some, I guess, yard work happening nearby. So this is how it ends. Oh my God, that's so loud. Someone chopping down a damn tree out there. Sorry. So long, bye. I'll see you when I see you. You can pick the street, I'll meet you on the other side. So long, goodbye. Do I really have to finish? Do returns always diminish? Did I say that right? Does anybody want a joke when no one's laughing in the background? So this is how it ends. Ooh. I promise to never go outside again. Okay, got it. So long, bye. I'm slowly losing power. Has it only been an hour? No, that can't be right. So long, goodbye. Hey, here's a fun idea. How about I sit on the couch and I watch you next time? Does anybody want a joke when no one's laughing in the background? So this is how it ends. I promise to never go outside again. Am I going crazy? Would I even know? Am I right back where I started 14 years ago? Wanna guess the ending if it ever does. I swear to God that all I've ever wanted was a little bit of everything all of the time. A bit of everything all of the time. Apathy's a tragedy and boredom is a crime. I'm finished playing and I'm staying inside. If I wake up in a house that's full of smoke, I'll panic. So call me up and tell me a joke. When I'm fully irrelevant, totally broken, damn it, call me up and tell me a joke. Oh shit, you're really joking at a time like this. Well, look who's inside again. When now to look for a reason to fight again. Well, but you found it. So come out with your hands up. We've got you surrounded. Okay, that wasn't as bad as I thought I'd do. Oh, so many bar chords. Ow. What would the voicing be on the end there? Come. Do, 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 do. So if B major's here. Oh, ow. I can figure this out. If I don't have the B in the bass, I can make that work for now. So I just go. Oh, I can reach that. Okay. So come out with your hands up, we've got you surrounded. Ooh, that one also kind of hurt. But I honestly like feeling those feelings. It's like my main connection to music, because I feel like it helps me kind of like process things. And girl, that's a cover that I did. It's up on my YouTube channel if you want to see the performance with, I did the piano on it and layered some strings and stuff. But oh my God, I was in such a sad spot. I remember where like making that cover was like really painful for me, but in a way that I like felt like I needed to experience to get that feeling out of me. I feel like I haven't even watched that for like years. I feel like I would have a hard time watching it again. For Senzu, my heart really goes out to you and your lovely cat. I've talked about my experience with that as well, and you did a really beautiful thing. It's, I think, one of the biggest gifts someone can give someone is making them feel safe and cared. And it's a really hurtful job, but it's a really beautiful thing to do. Oh my goodness, we're at 2 hours here, folks. Today's stream is flying. Well, at the top of each hour, I like to take a few minutes to kind of check in with myself and make sure I feel good and ready to keep going. We don't have anything left on the priority list, so that leaves some options. This is where I tend to get in my head a little bit, guys, so I can appreciate maybe some input. I could try and work on my Lumiere loop. I have like a ton of transcriptions that I've worked like the whole way through with the intent of making them new loops. And I'm sitting on a mountain of sheet music like this. I'm sitting on a mountain of this, and I need to put these ideas on recordings and paper. Hello, readers. Welcome. My name's Joe. I play over video game soundtracks. I listen to them and I write out the music based on what I'm hearing. This is one of them. It's very pretty. May I play it for you? And I also make loops and sing on top of them for covers, as well as looping instrumentals for a bunch of different stuff. A lot of acoustic instruments. I play the banjo, mandolin, guitar, bass, piano, violin, sing, all at varying levels of success. I thought it was an origami workshop. So with some classical musicians, we tape our paper like this, so you can put it all in the stand at once, and as you go, you can just like have the whole thing in front of you. Okay. But I've always loved transcribing music because I feel like it helps me understand music better. And it's helped me a lot with figuring out how to put together loops in my own recordings and learn my instruments in general. So this was one of the first ones I did. It's really, really, really pretty, and I hope you like it. I'm sorry I can't speak anything other than English. I feel bad. I'm sorry. That's one of my favorite video game songs to play over. It's so pretty and like romantic and lovely. I really, really like it. For cognitive failure, thank you. Also, Rambo Monkey, welcome. Foodie, I don't know if I said hello to you yet, so it's lovely to see you. For Alyssa, or is it Elisa? Thank you very much. Thank you. I really appreciate the raid. Thank you. I feel like I should, with the new raiders, I'm gonna do like 2 more songs. I was gonna take a break, but I'll do 2 songs real quick. I kind of want to play The Fascinating Flower Country. It's this binder. For the notice, thank you. Thanks for the follow as well as Mini 2 cover. Thank you. This is another one of my favorites. And Maddie. Thank you guys. Thank you. Everyone's being super nice. Where did I put it? Here it is. The Land of Beautiful Flowers or Fascinating Flower Country. This song has 2 names. I don't know. Flower Country. This one's a bop. Oh my goodness, it is so fun. It's so pretty. It makes me like wish I was dancing somewhere in Europe. is so beautiful. Thank you guys. Thank you. I'm trying to... Ooh, this one's kind of fun. This one's kind of jazzy. This will be good for my sight reading. Blind and Divide. This might be good for the Gerudo Valley themed playlist I'm working on. Let me know if you think so. I like totally forgot I learned this. Oh, it's Bind and Divide, not Blind. Okay. This one might be better for the like kind of French village one I'm making. Like that one I think makes me more want to wear the Claire Obscure high-waisted pants striped shirt look on some outdoor patio drinking some cappuccino of sorts. I was a barista and I don't know the names of drinks. I was like, what is the one with the foam? I wasn't very good. There was a fair amount of people who were visibly not happy with their orders if I was making it. Not on purpose, though. I promise. I just wasn't good at it. The thing that instilled fear the most in my heart was when someone would order a drink with foam required and they'd want non-fat milk. Getting non-fat milk to foam is like impossible. It's basically impossible. And so I would just put the cap on the drink as fast as I could and just hope they never opened it. But they usually would and see that there wasn't. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh. It was the worst. And the look that they'd give me after, they'd look at me like I just gave you my hard-earned money for this, and I just be like, I'm so sorry, I'm just a stupid high school kid and I don't know how to do this. And then we both acknowledge the nod and walk away. Yes. Teacher Joe seems a lot less stressful life than Barista Joe. I mean, customer service is scary, man. I'm sure those can understand that have also worked in that realm. Given that was just like, you know, like a little high school thing I did, but that was like the closest I did to food service. I did do retail for a long time, and oh my god, it was so stressful. Usually we were commission-based pay, and I just wasn't very pushy. Yeah, you might be surprised about this. I wasn't a very pushy salesperson, so I didn't do very well at that either. But then I got lucky and I started getting teaching work with music, and I liked that so much better that I put everything I had into it, and then that was my full time. And then COVID hit, and a lot of people did want online lessons, so I almost lost all my students. I was like, oh my god, what am I going to do? But then that was at I started Twitch streaming September 2019, and I gotten to the point where I was making a little bit of income, and I was like, well, we are gonna just put everything we have into this now, because it might be your best shot right now. And thank goodness that worked out. I mean, like, I know eventually I would have figured something out. It would have been fine. But that's my resume that no one asked for. Oh wait, there was some jobs I liked, but they were just like kid jobs, like camp counselor. I love being a camp counselor. It was so fun. I loved it. And I was a paper girl for a while. That was fun. Because people didn't expect a girl usually as a paper boy. And so a lot of time they'd see this like 5-foot wonder show up at their door and be like, oh my gosh, do you need some water? And I'd be like, yes, please. What's a paper boy? It's someone who rides on a bike and delivers newspapers to houses. I doubt that like exists anymore. I'm old, by the way. But yeah, I just would get on my bicycle and go out there. You like my stories? Thank you. William Boshi, thank you. For a while, I would stop myself from talking as much on stream because I get afraid that people are mad I'm not playing music more. So I'm still trying to like fight that fear, but it's getting a bit better, and the encouragement feels nice to hear. In the 90s sitcom Family Values, or whatever it was called, they lamented the paperboy as a thing of the past. Was I one of the last paper delivery people in the whole world? No. But definitely, I'll probably be the last generation that can be like, oh yeah, that was a job I did. But it was really fun. But you know what sucked? The Sunday paper, because it was twice as big, and you would get 2 of them, like, delivered, so you have to put one thing into the other one. And so they were really heavy, and I would have to do it in a couple different trips because I would like fall off the bike. It was so heavy. Night, Rambo. Someone was the last one. Why not you? Hey, it's not out of the possibilities, but I feel like there's probably a couple more years. I don't know. The Sunday paper would break rubber bands. Yeah, it was so big, and I wish they came pre-rolled, but you would have to take both and put them together for everyone. Yeah. Thanks, Mom, for driving me on the days to do it when it was raining. Shout out, Mom. We love moms and dads. I love my family. I was supposed to take a break 20 minutes ago. I'm gonna do that. To be clear, I didn't take a break because I was having fun, so. Oh, can I show you one more thing and then I'll leave, I promise. Since I did a shout out to Mom, shout out to Dad. I was cleaning out a bunch of stuff. I've been donating a bunch and just making space in the house. And this was a soccer trophy I got in 5th grade. And my dad was my soccer coach for... Oh my god, my dad was my soccer coach for like 6 years or something. But it was so cute. I went home and I saw that he still has his trophy on his desk. And I was like, I know I have this in my memories box. And so I pulled it out and put it on my desk. So now when we're working, it's like we're working together. Yes. Sunday papers were a behemoth. I worked at a gas station for a couple summers, and putting those things together on Sunday was annoying. Yes, thank you. I feel seen. Thank you. In American movies, they just throw them carelessly on the grass while biking. No, I would go to the... I mean, usually they would tell you what they'd prefer, but it was usually like under the mat. But most people wanted, like, if they had a screen door, to like open it and put it on the inside. Like just in the door like that. But I think that was mainly it. And then, yeah, some people for funsies were like, aim at my window, break it. This will be crazy. Okay, I should go on my break. I'm sorry. I'll be back in a few minutes. If you enjoyed the stream, I hope you consider following. I stream 4 days a week. So I'll be live tomorrow too, on Friday. Okay, I'll be back in a couple minutes. Hello. I'm back. This song is very pretty. And then I put this on my to transcribe playlist. Yo, Kevin! Welcome, how are you? Oh, in Cathador, my heart, my little heart sings. Thank you. Could I play something for either of you guys? For Kevin or Cathadora? 8, 9. 8, 9? 8, 9. But that says 67 months. Is 8, oh, is 8, 9 the new 6, 7? I thought there was a different new one. I'm an old person. I don't know these things. I'm sorry. I'm open to a piece that I don't remember how it goes. I know I teased at the idea of working on one of the loop arrangements, but if I'm being honest, y'all, I kind of want to just play a bunch of video game music next. Please don't let that deter the song requests from Cathadora or Kevin. Pick whatever you want. This morning and yesterday in between teaching lessons, I've been breaking my drought of YouTube videos. Oh, we have hype time! Thank you! I'm trying to type this damn song to hope soon begin. I think this is the song I was gonna play. Thank you guys. If we complete a level 5 hype train, I will play, or I will show you an embarrassing recent Google search of mine. Yes. That's all. Oh, I was talking about recording. I'm pleased to say that I've finished between yesterday and today the new YouTube videos: guitar, bass, piano, percussion, and I started the banjo today. Yes. But because of that, I'm gonna chill and do game songs. Okay. Yes. man, there's like some hidden songs in the back of this binder I totally forgot about. These are all from Bravely Default 2 that I've been playing. My apologies, Moz. I realized I didn't really announce what that last one was. But thank you so much for keeping the hype train alive, y'all. Philip keeping it going with the gift sub. Hubris, thank you very much for the resub. I really appreciate it. Thank you, guys. I remember this next one being really fun. It's like playful and bouncy and happy. I don't know how to say it though. Halcyonia. I actually have a card here with the translation of these titles because some of them have different names on YouTube. I think it's this one. Yeah! I really like that one. I feel like it just has so much like lightness to it. It's so playful in like an innocent way. It just is so nice. It makes me happy. Ooh. I want to try. So on the song list, I think this one's titled Eternia, Land of Immortality. And for YouTube, I have to type Land of the Undead. Thanks for the hype train, everybody. Oh, Celeste, you asked me earlier if there was a Kimchi sighting. He has not been interested in the office at all. I've left the door open the whole time. Kimchi's my cat, for those who are like, why is she talking about Korean cabbage? That's also the name of my cat. of butchered the end of that. It's my favorite part. Ooh, sorry. Yeah, that was your blood, my bad. Also, before I forget, I saw a lovely message, and I have a hard time focusing on things, for Cowboy Bebop. I always want to say that in the Japanese pronunciation because it's one of the things I recognize from studying Japanese. I'm not good at it, to be clear, but according to Duolingo, it's been 667 days of consistency. And when I read it based off of the kanji and the hiragana and stuff, it was Cowboy Bebop or something like that. Anyway, focus. I told you I'm bad at that. Okay. Watched you for a while. Hopefully it doesn't sound creepy. Not at all. Don't worry. I miss Blue, baby angel. Blue's still with us in many ways. It's kind of sad, but I have his paw print on my desk, so I can always remember him. And I used to always squeeze my hand in his little paw. So I have him here. We love Baloo. Little did I know that when I'd open up my heart again, it would be for such an evil creature. An evil, evil cat named Kitty. That is by far my favorite thing that cats do, is they casually will start licking themselves, pretending that they weren't doing something insane just seconds ago. For Cowboy Bebop, thanks for the sweet message. I love you and your music. Keep on keeping on. I'm always gonna keep charging forward. I feel like, even though, you know, like I've shared with you guys a lot of my, like, inner dialogue struggles and confidence and anxiety and things like that, I will always know one trait about myself is even when I'm at my lowest low, like, nothing is going to stop me from trying my best to keep becoming a better musician. Like, even in my darkest times, like, that fire is just not ever going out in here. Even when everyone else is checked out up here. For Cathedora, I can wait for another day. Okay, thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. And also for the new follow from Snizzle. Thank you very much for the follow. I really appreciate you. And everyone, I was a little worried that I worked myself too hard where I wouldn't have energy today. It's probably why I've been a bit more chatty. Because this morning for a good 3 hours I sat down to work on a recording for the next YouTube video, and I'm really happy to be able to say confidently that it's sounding good so far, and I can tell I've gotten better since the last one that I put out. Still a fair amount to do, but I feel like I might be able to get most things done by this weekend. For this particular next YouTube video, I have a very specific location in mind, and I think I made the contact that I need to get that booked. And I think this will be the first ever one where I'm finally, prepare yourselves for it, asking for help I don't let myself do that very much. At first it was just, you know, would be like conscious and not like overspending on things. Like I wanted to see how much I could learn how to do on my own. But one of my very close friends here in Nashville is amazing with shooting video, and we're friends. And so I texted them and I was like, hey, do you think you could help me? Like, I'll pay you for your time. They're like, dude, let's do it. So, hell yeah. I feel like I'm still going to want to edit it. With everything I've done so far, I've recorded everything, I edit it, I mix it, I shoot it. I've shot all my videos myself, run the camera, check, and do that. And if I want to get the things done that I want to get done, and also be able to deliver for the things that some of you have been asking for, like putting up consistent YouTube videos, I need to be putting on my big girl pants and be like, you know, just ask for help, dude. It's fine. For hubris, you see what I'm talking about. The old going to smack your head, lick the paw move. Yes. So I'm making a deadline for myself. It has to be done all music by next Friday. I feel like there's a chance I can maybe get it done by Sunday, but I have a very bad habit of pushing myself till burnout. And I want to be more cognizant of that so I can put things out sooner. So, yes, I'm learning. I'm trying to. Also, someone followed earlier with the name PS Startup Music, and I'm trying to remember. Isn't it like... I'm checking. Oh, I hope that's it. Please be right. That was kind of what I was trying to do. Let's go. That sounded like it. Okay? It wasn't perfect, but wow. I'm pleased with myself right now. PlayStation was probably the system I spent the most time on. But the best startup of any sound, like game, console, whatever, I will fist fight in a video game over this, is the bum 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 beam beam. That is an interesting time to have a raid come in on. I was trying to do the startup sound from a computer games that I played as a kid, and it was like the best thing ever. Also, hi Raiders, my name is Joe. I play over video game soundtracks. I listen to them and I write out the sheet music myself, so I add new stuff every single week. And I also loop playing lots of things and play lots of instruments. We have banjo, mandolin, and guitar, and other things. Thank you so much. Dad says you're wonderful, so we are. So here we are. Who is Dad? Dads are nice. Do you have a favorite video game? Yes, I might have a song from it. There's actually a high possibility of that. I'm trying to... What was that? I can't remember. Oh, it's Eat at Dad's. Dad says you're wonderful. Oh, that's really nice. Dad? Well, why don't I play you guys something? I was just playing music from the game series Octopath Traveler and Bravely Default, and there's some really pretty ones in here. Let's do... You want to hear something Final Fantasy VII? I got you, fam. I kind of want to do... what is it? Ahead on Our Way. Happy Friday, Junior. I love it. Earlier chat said they liked my music and lurked here. Oh, I'm honored. That's so sweet. Here, let me play something instead of trying to sing startup sounds from game consoles. This is Ahead on Our Way from Final Fantasy VII. I like the Rebirth version. It's really pretty. Yeah. The instrumentation of this song is like exactly what I want to do for like my own video game covers that I've been working on. Just like the accordion and the guitar, and it's just so pretty. I think I saw that Dad likes Sonic. I peeked over at chat. And I have a couple Sonic songs. I don't know which one I want to do, though. Let's see. Sonic is this binder. I am old-fashioned, and I still print all the sheet music that I make. I think it just helps me, like, be able to see how much, like, I've learned, and it's a big motivator for me. Let's see. Do I want to do from Sonic Windy Hill, or I kind of want to do Pleasure Castle? This one's really fun. Like, don't worry, I do have like basically everything saved. I'm sure some things fell through the cracks on 2 hard drives. Reading off a screen scares me. For me, I feel like my eyes are too sensitive to it. I have very big eyeballs, and I feel like they just get really dry if I look at the screen too long. Ironic with being a streaming guy now. This is a really fun one from Sonic Adventure. It's called Pleasure Castle. Sometimes I talk into my violin mic. Thank you, October, Camille, and Dan for the follows. I feel like undeniably though, from this game, the best song is something Station Square. I don't have sheet music for this, but this is my favorite song from the game. Ooh, I also like Windy Valley though. I've been learning the Professor Layton in the Curious Village opening song on violin. It's been a lot of fun. Would love to hear you play it if you know that. I have one Professor Layton song. Dude, good on you, because Professor Layton music is really hard, but it's really cool. Let me listen to it for a second. Opening theme. Is that the new one that was just released? There are a lot of good quick scales for sure. I can tell you're a good player. Dang, you know your stuff. Oh, the old DS, got it. Let me see. Professor Leighton. Curious Village. Opening theme. Is it this one? It sounds like the from Zelda. Ganondorf scene. Let me try just a little bit. Okay. Memory. This is nice. I might learn this. I'll look into this. I like it a lot so far. I think I've not returned to learning Professor Layton songs because the first one I tried is so hard that I never do it on stream. I know if I just practice it for probably a good 45 minutes, I'd get it. I'm not going to do that live in front of you guys. I kind of want to try part of it, but it's not going to be a nice thing to listen to. So just saying that now. Dudenheimer, thank you. And Althric, thank you for saying that. That feels good to hear, especially from another violinist. Thank you. The one that I learned is this one called Theme of the Devil's Fruit. It starts slow, but then it gets kind of wild. I just want to take a look at what's to come. Okay. So... And then, okay, you can do this. Aww. That's a rude finger crossing. B natural. It's a lot faster than that, though. Oh. This is gonna be a mess. I'm gonna try some of it. It's hard, but it's so cool. Can I get some blue bobs to give me some confidence? I will practice this because, believe it or not, that was better than I thought I'd do. And after playing for like, with recording and everything today, I feel like I could do this. Oh, well, wait. What was that nonsense I just heard? Ooh, okay. I have some homework this weekend. Jeez, just calm down. I mean, it's sick. It's so fun, but and then I have to practice that. But Aldrich, you have officially gotten me that little push I needed to check out this amazing series soundtrack again. The whole thing is like primarily guitar, accordion, violin, and it's just beautifully done. Really nice jazz scales. It's really, really fun. And I think I might be good enough now where I can attempt to do some more in it. The accordion in it is super good. I almost want to write like a harmony line, like write out what the accordion is doing and then put that in the violin duet binder. There was something else I was going to do, but now I feel like I should stick to the theme. I'll probably wrap things up relatively soon, folks, because we've been live for over 3 hours. I am streaming tomorrow. Otherwise, I keep going, but knowing I'm going to get up and, you know, make sure to try and have some new things prepared for tomorrow. And I recorded earlier today, too. So I think how I would like to wrap this up is return to Octopath Traveler music. Is after Professor Layton, I feel like Tressa's theme might be nice because it also features accordion and violin. Is there violin in that song? I don't even know if there is. I think I'm just used to hearing myself play along with it. Oh, I wanted to do Station Square. Oof. That's another one when I would have to do by ear. It is one of my favorites, though. I just haven't found a way that I want to loop it yet. Maybe I can do it by ear. Let's see. We've officially reached I'm just messing around. Accidentals and they change where they are. It should be. I almost want to make it like a cool jazzy lounge, like a. It goes through C sharp. That one is on my priority list to make a loop using the other instruments as well. And I think I am going to try and do it in that like jazzy lounge cafe vibe. I haven't been able to do a lot of those I was planning. I'm the type of person that like I'm working on like 30 things at the same time because finishing something is scary and difficult. And so I'm like, I'll just start something new. There was a song I played from Bleach, but I ended up taking off the anime stuff because DMCA. Anime is really risky to play over the soundtracks for. Like for certain covers, like how I do some covers from like Studio Ghibli, if I'm like making the instruments or doing something else. I miss it though, because I really enjoyed doing it. Oh my god, I don't even know where this thing I made went to. It was so long ago. Where'd it go? I wanted to play it. That's alright, whatever. I'll just play some other stuff. Cool. So I mentioned wanting to do Tressa's theme, so do that. I think, yeah. Cool. Let me switch binders real quick. Abandon 2 and start 4 new. Well, luckily, again, I've learned a lot. I've had to do a lot of like hired freelance recording this year. I say had to. I got the wonderful opportunity to. And working for someone else who has a deadline, I've been able to finish things a lot more. I just have a hard time with myself doing that, because I always will think, if I practice this or I learn about this, it can get better. But I did make a schedule this week to record every day. And luckily this morning before stream and yesterday in between lessons, the next recording, guitar is done, the bass is done, the piano is done, and a lot of the development of a banjo idea. And that typically, like before, would have taken me 3 times as long, because I'm relentlessly hard on my standards for myself. So I feel like I'm really starting to like break through that chokehold I had on my own releases. So it will get there. And like I said, for the first time, I'm having someone help me film for the video. I wrote like a whole storyboard and everything of like the angles and what I want to shoot. I want to give him freedom too though, so I'll just be like, these are recommendations, but like, go for it. And I have been watching I'm going to keep this a secret until you see it. I've been watching a certain artist's live performances throughout the years to try and mimic their movements, because the way this person moves on stage is so perfect for the video concept I have. I can't dance though, so I'm just gonna... No, I would never attempt to move like Lindsey Sterling. It's not, don't think of it even as like dancing. It's like their vibe. They have a very specific way they move as they perform. And like, it's just so perfect. That song is an absolute delight. It is so sweet and so lovely. I feel like Octopath Traveler soundtrack does a really, really good job when it comes to having multiple lines of distinct music happening at the same time that complement each other, like the counterpoint of it. Where I don't, like when I write out my sheet music for it, I have a hard time sometimes deciding which part to play. But that's why recently I've been writing out multiple parts, so it leaves, you know, the opportunity open for loops down the road of that piece. But I think for today, y'all, I think I'm gonna make that my last one. I'm admittedly starting to feel pretty hungry. We've been going though for almost 3.5 hours. Woo! Let's go. And I had a blast today, guys. Thank you. I feel very fulfilled. I got to teach yesterday and get the recording started. Made a lot of good progress on the recording today. Had a good stream. So I feel like I can allow myself to put my butt on the couch and watch the Reckless Ben YouTube journey. Please tell me other people have been watching this. I am so sucked into it. Please let me know who's also watching the Reckless Ben YouTube investigation of bricks and minifigs. It is insano. So if you like that kind of deep dive type of video, I highly recommend, because I need someone to talk to. I need someone to talk to about this. My cousin on the phone yesterday, I asked her if she was aware of it, and she was like, no, but can you tell me? And I was like, I'm very excited to get a chance to talk about this, so are you aware of what you're getting into? And I sent her like 5 voice memos, each 2 minutes each, freaking out about it. No one asked for any of this. Thank you, everybody. There's a YouTuber called Reckless Ben, and we're still waiting for the other parts of it. He's doing an investigation. Like, there's a story of an older gentleman, like 82 years old, who had the largest Lego Star Wars collection, and he decided to put it at a store under paperwork as consignment, which of course means they'll sell it and you get a portion of that. And then it seems like something very strange happened where a new owner took over the business, and they were like, what Legos? There's no Star Wars Legos here. And they're like, I have the paperwork. Like, can I just like look in the back room? And they were like, if you look in that back room, we're gonna arrest, like, we're gonna call the police and you have to sue us. So what's it gonna be? And they were like, well, we can't pay for a big lawsuit against a major company. And then they blocked the old guy family's number and like just kept the Legos and pretended they didn't have them. And so this YouTuber comes in and was like, and he tries to do an investigation, and it keeps getting deeper. It's freaking crazy. Of course, we don't know anything allegedly for sure, but the police are involved. The body cam footage has been released. It looks like there's some weird cover-ups happening. It's crazy. And it's ongoing. So this lovely old man doesn't have his Legos back. And people are pissed about it. You don't take an old man's Legos. Okay? I'll put the link in the Discord because I'm dying for someone to talk to him about it. I'm also trying to be much better about posting in the Discord a few times a week. I put one of my favorite little snack recipes that I've been doing lately that's super yummy. And it's healthy and it's easy. And yeah, I'll post like songs I'm listening to and whatnot. Little antics, kimchi pictures. And also in the Discord currently, because we have achieved our dono goal, I will be doing a video game stream. I haven't done one in a very, very long time. I made a second secret channel on Twitch that I can go to where I don't put pressure on myself. If I don't want to wear makeup and I just want to slouch in my chair and talk about dumb stuff, and it's called Joe Doesn't Play Violin. But I don't know what game we're going to play yet. So in the Discord, if you go to the gaming tab, throw any and all of your recommendations for gaming. Because on Monday, I'm going to pick 5 and we're going to vote as a community for what game you would like to see me play. I've already seen some really funny things put in there that I'm really into. I saw like DDR, Katamari. So feel free to throw in your vote, your recs. For systems I have a Switch 2 and a PS5. And I don't have a gaming computer. I play from a Mac, which eliminates a fair amount of computer games, unfortunately. Anyway. I would like to send a raid to... Let's see. I always like to kind of see if there's someone I don't usually get a chance to say hi to. Anel raided us recently, and I love Anel. Amazing musical talent. I had the absolute pleasure of getting to meet them years back. They were passing through Nashville, and we had a lovely lunch together, and I admire their talent a whole lot. So we're gonna go say hi to Anel. Cool. Thank you, everybody. Oh, sorry, I didn't read that in time for Alfred. Oh, you said, is it the video game is called Mina? I didn't know if you were recommending a streamer. Anyway, thank you guys so much. I will be live tomorrow morning at noon Central Time. And yeah, if you enjoyed the stream, I hope you can follow, come back, say hi sometime. I have a bunch of new stuff I'm working on. I'm determined to have the Lumiere loop started next. So, yes. Game wrap. Mina the Hollower. Thank you. I'm putting that in a tab right now. It was nice to meet y'all for the new friends. W stream, thank you. Oh, that makes me feel nice. Thank you. And yeah, I love you. Be kind to yourself. It's easier said than done, and you deserve it. I tell myself that every day. Even at days where I don't really feel like I can actually do it. But remind yourself you deserve it, okay? Adieu.